So guys, let's talk about the new unified heavyweight champion, Mr. Andy Ruiz Jr. Listen, a lot of guys were giving this guy a lot of stick, calling him fat, saying that this is going to be a mismatch, really disrespecting Andy Ruiz. And really, many people after the fight, Stephen A. Smith said some ridiculous comments about Andy Ruiz, saying, calling him a butter bean and this, that, you know. It was really disrespectful for him to come out with tweets like that, I thought. But what Andy Ruiz showed is that it doesn't matter how you look. You don't have to have a six-pack. You don't have to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You have to be able to, you have to know how to fight. And Andy Ruiz can definitely fight. You have to give Andy Ruiz Jr. a lot of respect and a lot of credit, because this guy came to fight. You know, a lot of people thought this guy was like an AJ fanboy where he had no chance and that it was going to be an easy night's work for Anthony Joshua. But Andy Ruiz just came up and ripped the script. He had no respect for Anthony Joshua in the ring. He got put down and he came back from being put down. The man showed so much heart, so much character. But he's a Mexican. You know, these Mexicans have some big hearts. They're just great fighters. They're just great fighters. They have great chins. They have great fighting mentality, big hearts. Just like I said, Andy Ruiz is just, like I said, changed his life. He changed his life. And I think what it goes to show is that physiques don't win fights. Fighting win fights. You could look like an Adonis. That don't mean that you're going to beat that fat guy or the guy that looks horrible. Because it's fighting, it's boxing. This is why boxing is an art. You don't win boxing on your physiques. Now, a lot of people are going to give Anthony Joshua a lot of stick, saying that, you know, he's a bodybuilder, this, that. But it's got nothing to do with that. You know, because he's beaten a lot of top fighters with that same physique. You know, Andy Ruiz just had the night of his life. He's a very good fighter. And also, Andy Ruiz can fight. Andy Ruiz is not, you know, we're not talking about a guy that can't fight. This is a guy that, in most people's eyes, should be undefeated. A fighter that most people think should already have been world champion before. And now he is world champion. He's a unified world champion. He's the first ever Mexican heavyweight champion. He's changed his life for good. He's changed his life for good. Because now he's the first ever Mexican heavyweight champion. And not just that. The money he's going to make in the rematch is going to be unbelievable. And he's changed his... Like I said, what more can you say than... You know, as a British guy, you feel gutted and devastated for Joshua because it's bad for British boxing. And on the other hand, you feel like Andy Ruiz has just changed his life. A lot of people were giving him so much stick, saying his physique is like this, like that. And he's come up and ripped up the script and changed his life. You know, you have to give him so much props. So much props. And like I said, I hope, you know, Andy Ruiz can, you know, continue this great form. I hope he loses the rematch. I don't want to see him beat Joshua again. But, you know, you have to give Andy Ruiz a lot of credit, you know, a lot of props, because he shocked the world. He shocked the world. I'm still in shock. Like, you could probably see from my voice and the way my body reaction, my body language, that I'm still in massive shock. You know, what happened this morning, I can't believe it. You know, to me, it's like, how did he do that? Like, how did he beat Anthony Joshua? Like, it's just, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know, you would, when they first, like, touched gloves, right? You know, before the first belt, it was like a joke. Like, this fat, tubby guy against an Adonis Anthony Joshua. You just couldn't see how he was going to win the fight. And then as the fight was going on, and when he put Joshua down and he was battering Joshua, it was like, oh, you can't believe your eyes at what you're watching. And the crowd's reaction was basically that of disbelief. They couldn't believe what was going on. And Andy Ruiz was the one that, you know, caused that disbelief. You have to give the guy immense credit. You know, this is a Mexican guy that probably came up from nothing. And he's you know, no one gave him a shot in this fight, and he ended up ripping up the script and changing his life, you know, turning up heavyweight boxing upside down. You know, massive respect to Andy Ruiz Jr. You know, hats off to him. You know, if I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off, because like I said, you got to give this guy immense credit. He's changed his life. He's changed his life. He's the next Mexican superstar. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.